Howdy, howdy. This is Blue Otter. Today we are playing The Wandering Village. So yeah, we had a huge crash. I think we've kind of stabilized a bit. If we can do this, something that was told to me is if I do Enlightenment, a scientific expedition started by the Ombu doctor to observe Ombu and determine whether its divine being requires Ombu notes to start and resets cult level. So I was told to do this one. Hold on, why? Should have enough. I don't know. Oh, maybe because I'm currently researching the quarry. All right, we're just gonna, that's gonna be the next thing we research. I also need to, because we went through and I tried to make it where these all have more decorations. So this is definitely giving me a chance to look at, yeah, we're getting back up. Wow. That's, you getting back up? Okay, let's look primarily at food. Hold on, what about Ombu stuff? Do we have, we do have some things. We do not have that much. Okay, what is this? Buildings with red flags. Herbalist. Yeah, I know. I've only got one person there. I think the farm, I'm going to increase that to 3 people. Because I really want to make sure that we have enough food for everyone. And then we've also got the berries. So I think that will also be a good thing. What do we have for this? That's 502. I think it comes with like 1,000. Okay, let's open the map. So that has iron ore, stone slab. This is going to be a poisonous feeding spot. That one we've already been to. Desert Island is just going to be some sand. Poison Forest would get us some herbs. This would get us some tools, but I don't have sufficient resources. So if I can get someone in here. Let's just drop the berry gatherer to 1. Don't have anybody in the kitchen. We can maybe drop the farm down to 2 people. Oh, can we not have it disabled? Okay, yeah, we're going to not disable the buildings. We're just gonna not have them be populated. Smoked beets. Yeah, well, we're gonna be doing beets. That's true. Yep. Speed up a little bit. Oh, we are in the water. Yeah, if we can just get one of these, we can get some tools. Because I think we do have some tools, but not a whole lot. Okay, so I want to do enlightenment. Yes. So, and yeah, I got that tip from someone actually in their Discord. So if you have a chance to go check out their Discord, highly recommend it. Let's go through and can we build... I want to make sure that these houses are not having issues, so we're going to have them build that. These houses should all be fine. Yeah, because the decoration level is up. Yeah, we're going to send that party. Okay, I need to find more seeds. I need 2 more seeds. I could research and build the bile extractor and deliver 5 ombu bile. Do we have enough where we can feed them? Okay, we got plenty of mushrooms. Ombu health is what? Oh, he's poisoned. Hold on, can we... Does it just mean we have to have that and then we can? Or we might not have any... Oh, here we go. Reduces 25%. Yeah, if we do that, that will completely reduce everything. Actually, a little bit more than what we need, but that's okay. Everyone's gonna get sick here pretty soon. Do we have... We can research the community plaza. There we are. Community plaza. Raises happiness by 2 when fully staffed and allows you to hold festivals so you can have a variety of events. We don't quite have enough beats, but we might... Can we hold it in place? No. We could do maybe a trading post. Brick furnace. Okay, we have to do the brick furnace first. Yeah, we're on an island, but I really... Because we're on the strong poisonous air, I really don't want... He just ate his meal. Well, we reduced his level down to 0, but he's fixing to get sick again. You know what? Can we do this? I want you to run. I want you to get away from this toxicity. And now we can walk. All right. Thank you very much, Ambu. So he's going to go in and he's going to start swimming. So that's really good. All right, we do have our scavenging party is ready. That looks like that's going to be desert. Insufficient resources for that. We could send them there. That would get us some more of that. We also have stone slab, sand, and kelp. I think we're going to do that one because the kelp might be very helpful. And I think I want to go northeast because it looks like he is going to be getting tired. I really don't want to run the risk of him getting overly tired. But we are going to, unless I need them, we're going to take these two. And let's see if we did get this. Okay, so that hopefully resets. And we don't have that anymore. I want the trading post. Okay, if we do the community plaza. We don't have the beats. I could do the trading post, and the trading post would allow us to be able to trade. So I think we're going to do that one. I should do the warehouse. Because I might be able to trade for, try to get these up. Oh, we've got some more mushrooms down there, but I think I do have my mushroom farm. Okay, there's another one. Okay, hold on. Let's do that. I need everybody getting rid of these things now. Not tomorrow. Is that good? I think that's good. Yeah, because that will be able to handle the crude filtration. And that will also help get us some additional water. We might be able to go ahead and maybe build a second farm right here. I'll build an air well. That needs to be manned. I think I've got the pantry there. I think we're going to get rid of this one. And that way that will give me a few more pieces. Yeah, see, but I think that that is going to be desert. So this, we should start, we're going to have to go over to, I believe, cactus once that happens. And then we'll set like the trading post somewhere, like maybe here or something. Oh, we've got... Oh, that's fortunate we missed that. Sin party, hold on. Sin party, we have flour and iron ore. This one, wood planks and fish. We're running really low on food though. This one would be more of the ancient notes. And you know what? We're going to have more for ancient notes. I think the fish, I can't, even though it's only 10 fish, I think that's going to be our main priority. And Ambu is getting tired. So I think as soon as we get over to land, we are going to, I'm going to let Ambu go to sleep. Okay, so for this, we can also do the community plaza. Yeah. Hold on. Hold on. This, we need it to be... We can switch over to corn or cactus. We'll switch over to corn. We have a little bit of water. There we go. Okay, I know you're tired. Big yawn. Okay. So for building, we have a quarry. We'll cost tools. We can mine boulders, which I think is like this. Hold on. I think we can... We might be able to rebuild this because we just need 3 tools, and I believe we had 10. We have a brick furnace, produces bricks from clay. Okay. We could put this, I think, right here. And then here's the trading post that we need bricks for. So we'll put the bricks, we'll put the trading post like right here. And then we also need to make sure that Ambu gets fed. How's his poison level? Is not bad. His health could be better. Are they already back? Okay, well, we could go and do that anyway. That's gonna be stone. That would be debris. Okay, I think that might be the next one to go grab. I keep pressing that like that's gonna be escape, like it's a matter of going back. Raising housing quality until happiness bonus reaches at least 3. So do we have that? No. Let's do... Those are all small ones. I'm gonna do pointy bush. There we go. Ambu kitchen. Yeah, we're wanting to make more of those. Let's do... Well, I can't feed him. I can't do anything while he's asleep. Oh, yeah, we do have the bricks. We could maybe... We could maybe have like another person work here. But that's 2 bricks. That's gonna be... It's gonna be a while. There we go. This is really cool. What am I walking through? Is this is the desert, isn't it? We have that. Settlement. I could send that or I could wait. Where is this going? Is that just on the path? Dune caps. These hardy mushrooms provide nutrition for Ambu, but are often infested with sandworms. We have that one for 1. This one we need 2. That's a quiet village. Let's go back in. See if we can have them make some food. Because I can't reach that, but I can send this. I can send one for that one. That's going to get me 4 to 5 more people. And if I can get another one of these rations going... Oh, hold on. You... 60%. There we go. Thank you. There we go. So he went from that to being not hungry anymore. Will we please get rations? Thank you. Now I just gotta wait for this party to be available. Yes. Yeah, we're gonna pick them up. I need more people. 3 hungry people plus, yeah, so 5, basically 5 hungry people. And that looks like a potential for a story item. Now, Ambu shouldn't be hungry right now. Wait, how many bricks did it say we had? No, that's clay inventory. Okay. Yeah, bricks, we only have 2. A lot of mushrooms. No bile. No salt water. And we are low on... What is that? On just water. Oh, that's berry seeds. Berry seeds are what that is. Okay, so if we harvest and remove, harvest and remove, we could do. We can remove some of these berry plants. That might get us those seeds. Because that's what we need for that. And then we need 75 brick. Yeesh. Okay. You know, we might come back to that one instead. Yeah, let's switch over to tomatoes, maybe. Okay, maybe not. That's going to take a bit of time. There's a dung collector, food composition. Allows turning various foods into compost. Okay. Decontamination, stone road. I don't care about stone roads. Wheat harvesting. Food stand curing. Unlock recipes for more efficient scavenging ration. Estimated production in smoking and hut and using salt. That's going to cost a lot of herbs though. The warehouse would probably be good. Sculpting, learn how some advanced decorations. Tree nursery. I feel like to do tree nursery adequately, well, one, I need to have that. I need to have the clay going. I feel like if we do the feeding pump, but that still needs bricks. Everything needs bricks. If we do glass blower. No, I still don't have the stuff for that one. We're just gonna go back to community plaza. In fact, might do is just turn that off because I don't have bricks. Oh, he just went that way on his own. Okay. So that's gonna be corn, wood, and salt. Poison feeding space. Okay, here's 2 berry seeds. That's potentially more people. Do you want more people to work there or something? Okay, maybe that's what they needed. Maybe they also need someone to do some of the clay. We also need someone to harvest the mushrooms. And I got 6 people that aren't doing anything. All right, we have this. Yes, open map. Okay, open map. Do they not have anywhere to go? I thought. Yeah, they're scavenging right there. That's what I thought. Spore cloud. Infested factory. Yeah. This is all. What is this? A massive structure overgrown by the fungus. Passing it will expose us to a devastating amount of spores. You know what? We're going to go southeast. Ambu accepts my command. Why are they? Guys, stop. Oh, Ambu needs to sleep, and they're not going to be happy because it's going to put them in that toxic cloud. Let's see if we put this. We have the community plaza. Okay, we've got those. They are working on those bricks. As soon as I get all the bricks, then I can do that. You know what? No, he needs to sleep. Someone wants to talk to you. But do I want to talk to them? Do I really want to talk to them? You startled me. Who are you? I'm sorry, we are wanderers. Your transmission signal guided us here. Ah, the transmitter. Very well. That's why I left it on. Welcome. I am Solon, former scientist. Now I take care of the village here. Or the few people who are left, at least. Would you like to come with us? I'm sure we could take better care of them in our village. Thank you, but no. This is my home, and their home. They are sick and can't be transported. I can't abandon them. Used to be a great village, many people. Then one poison storm comes through and everyone is sick. That is why I left the radio on. I admit I need help, and I don't need help often. Herbs do not work. I don't have the tools here to cure them. That sounds terrible. Is there anything you need? I've been thinking my best theory is the famous heel shroom doesn't grow here. I think we might be able to grow them on Anbu. Anbu? They're not extinct? Why didn't you say so from the start? Great soil, perfect for heel shrooms. I don't say this a lot, but please help me. It would mean a lot. Okay, I'm gonna remove that one. Yeah, I've actually got that, so we can deliver that one. Ah, thank you for the heel shroom. But I have bad news. Heel shrooms only works for Anbu. My bad. Textbook is not my native language. But I have a new theory now. Go back to the source, like snake venom. Spores from poisonous fungi could work. I would gather them myself, but it would be better to have them fresh, clean, in a controlled environment. We'll see what we can do. Research poisonous fungus. Okay. We might be able to do that. Okay, Anbu, I need you to walk. Everyone is getting sick. You're getting sick. I promise there is an island coming up. Yeah, many of your villages are. Well, you know. He's tired, but we'll do a mushroom ball. Yeah, villager view. This is please, if your happiness remains below 1 or for more. Yeah, they're gonna leave. Oh, it's because they're poisoned. We might be able to get the doctor going. Maybe. Okay, let's set these as high priority. We're gonna reset these as... Actually, we're just gonna set them as like low priority. Low. I think that's the only bed. That's actually not too bad. Okay, we do have... Okay, we have 2 doctors working. 1 farm there. Okay, here is a second farm. We can have 2 people. This one... Let's set it to beets. And get as much food going as we can. Okay, hold on. We're going to sleep. Did not have to tell him twice. There we go. Ambu sleeps. He's exhausted. But naturally, we're going to go through Steenkorn fungi. Healthy food for Ambu, but the nausea and smell will linger and dampen the mood. Okay. Sim party, that would be for fish. Gives kelp. That will give us survival gear, but we don't have enough. So we're going to go to the shipwreck there. We almost have enough here. Build at least 5 firecracker launchers. Can I move these? No. Checking to make sure we don't have any of the... Yeah, we do have some of these. Guys, come on. Like, I can't put this any higher prioritization. Okay, is everyone... Okay, I should have like 1 or 2 people. They need to go do that. I'm gonna put them right back on to being... I'm gonna have at least 1 person, I think, be a doctor. Once these are cleared. Looks like he's rubbing his hands together. Okay. So this we can collect. And then I want at least 1 person to be a doctor. Yeah. We can take 1 from there. Well, I really don't want to take someone from here. We can take someone from... But they need to have at least 2 people. Yeah, I wish that these didn't have to be fully staffed. I can understand why some of them, like maybe some of the ones that require like... Let's do... Let's just do mushrooms right now. Like, okay, I understand this one is like 1. This one can be 1. This one, but this one requires full staff. Harvest, get rid of them. We just got there. We're going to pick up some poisoned nomads. Poison nomads. I might not accept that. Okay, hold on. What do we have here? Torrential rain. I don't have enough resources to do that. I have some mushrooms. Insufficient resources. Insufficient resources. We can do this one. What do we have? You encounter a group of nomads looking for homes. Some are poisoned and will die soon. Will you let them in your village? Yes, I will. 1 healthy and 3 poisoned. Nomads, join your village. So yeah, that means we can now have 2 doctors full time. Okay, let's pause that while we go through and figure out what we're gonna do. We could do the warehouse next. We just need the stone slab, which I believe is down here. Yeah, stonemason. We can add one of those. Let's do mushroom ball. Villager needs 15. Okay. I'm not quite sure. Oh, pest control. I don't know if I have fuel. Okay, can be used as fuel by decontaminators. Yeah, so the pest control guy goes and does that. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, show that we're working on. What if we come over? What if we do the bile extract? Extracts bile from Ambu's gallbladder. This process slightly reduces its health and trust in you. I really don't like it. But it's a small, I think it's a small price to pay for, like, I'll be able to get one of these done. Oh, and then we need to build the community plaza. That's not a small building. Hold on, let's see. Can we... Let's deconstruct that. I wish I could just move buildings. Because I need the community plaza to go right here. Oh, and then these also need to be deconstructed. Oh, poisonous fungus. That's what the other thing we need. What is it? Heal shrooms. A delicate mushroom grown mixing soil and herbs. Soil and herbs. Is that here? Heal shroom. Okay. So we can make some heal shrooms. Okay, it looks like we got rid of that moth creature, so we can deactivate the pest control. When we get here, I think we need to let Ambu rest. That would be more herbs, more fungal spores, wood plank, and flour. Nope. I was just too late. Let's see, sand and salt. Yeah, because the salt, the mushroom person needs it. Let's do some mushrooms. Speaking of that. Okay, let's add those back in. Let's deconstruct these as a priority, please. And this one. Okay, so now we can build a community plaza. Hold on, horn and sleep, because you are tired and I don't even want to deal with that. I kind of want to know what's further out. What is this? Iron ore. That's going to be on the way. That's going to take 2 out of my thing. But we're going to have... It would give us flour, but I also don't have anything. Let's do this. That's going to get us some more mushrooms and some more wood. And if we can get this trading post done, that would allow us to be able to have, like, there we go. That would allow us to be able to trade stuff. I know, duh, right? Trading post, that's ludicrous, right? Let's see if we can harvest some of these mushrooms. These are just the mushrooms that are growing on their own. All right, hold on. Let's go to 1 speed. Let's open the menu. Okay, so we have corn would be helpful. Clay, not so much. Sand, whatever. The biogas. I bet that's biogas. Okay. Tools would be very helpful. How many tools can we get? 5. And then here, ancient notes. What's an ancient note? So we could do like 7 ancient notes. I don't want to trade bricks. I've got a lot of compost, so I could actually, instead of trading out these ancient notes, can we trade out the compost? There. It's a little bit better. So here's biogas. It can be used by fuel by decontaminators. So yeah, we can get all of those. We kind of food or so that would be helpful to help feed him. Corn would be helpful to feed us. And if we just push that up to there, that would help get us some additional food. So let's confirm that. Yes. I don't see how that's a fair trade, but whatever. Not my circus, not my monkeys. Okay, so these are both beets. Basically, it's do I want to go pink? Possibly go into the green. I think we did okay. What is this? A trader is here and we'll leave in. Yeah, they're gonna leave. They just gotta give us my inventory. Okay. So this will... We can speed that up. And I believe the traders are gonna leave. Let's see, we come over here. Let's open our map. Where we have this would get us some more iron ore. Let's go ahead. Hold on. If we have wood planks, we're good with iron ore. No, that's flour. You know, I don't have any flour. So let's just go ahead and grab that. I know that's a pile of stones. This one, I want to fully prioritize that because that's going to help get us that. And then we need to get an Ombu birthday. So hopefully that will be done. Go ahead and do this, although I've never seen anyone do all of them. Maybe if I have them fully staffed, maybe. Why has that got kind of a red hue? That was kind of creepy. Raise urban housing quality to at least happiness of 3. One of our villagers is a seat in her possession. She would contribute to our cause if we can improve. Raise housing quality to 3. Maybe it's because some people need to actually have a house. We could do a boarding house like right here. There we go. Ombu is like that. We'll go back in here. We can feed Ombu. Do just a nutrition ball. No, mushroom ball, sorry. So I know the villagers' needs are 15. I don't know how to fix that. I know the food quality... So possibly like having the kitchen up and running. I don't really have the people though. And I'm not sure because they're not happy. So I can't encourage others to come in. So I'm really kind of tied to making sure that You know, I don't really have the, so I don't really have the, yeah, it's like, it's one of those, it's like, I can't get more villagers unless I raise this, the quality, but I can't raise the quality because I don't have extra workers. So it's kind of a catch-22 on this. Last man standing. Solon, our researchers say that we can now start growing poisonous fungi. Well done. I translated more of the textbook. Here it says that essence distilled from spores can be a good medicine. Might be able to help my friends. Research and build a spore distillery. Okay, where is a spore distillery? Okay, we actually have this available. And we have everything that we need to do this. It's just build cost of 30. We could do that one. See, because like the decoration cost is 3. Housing quality is 1. I mean, the housing quality is not the best. But everything is more than 3. See, I can't, and I don't have the ability to increase those. Let's see, how are you doing on sleep? We're gonna have a windstorm. I can serve as food for Ambu. I completely missed that. Okay. Research, extract excess, allows extracting spore essence from tainted water. Select to set as your night. Okay. See, I'm gonna have to build a spore distillery. I feel like this might also help solve, so I think we're going to start doing some wheat harvesting. Have a spore distillery. Let's do it right here. Yep, there is. It's just a windstorm. Light hailstorm. And then we're gonna have short cold snap. Here's where we're gonna be able to get some more people. If I can get like at least 30 or so people, that would be nice. Good, our people just got back. Send them right here, send the party. Nightshade, these toadstools are filling, but we'll put Ambu into a deep slumber. Actually, I'm kind of good with that. Because see, if he's at a deep slumber, that means he's not moving. And if he's not moving, then that means that we're effectively safe. We're going to do that. We're going to do windmill. So food, is that on farm? Does that just mean I can do wheat now? It does mean I can do wheat. Let's turn this back on. Yeah, they're scavenging that one. I think we want to go southeast. A little bit of a cold snap right there. You encounter a group of settlers looking for a new home. Will you let them join your village? Yes. 1 healthy people, 2 hungry people. I'm good with that. What is this building? Is a mining camp. That's mining camp. This is a woodcutter's camp. And we can put that like right there and give you 1 person. Certainly very colorful. Let's send that one. Oh, can we deliver resources? No. Research and build a spore distillery. Yeah, this one just needs to be faster. Okay, he went to sleep. Yeah, the nightshade's gonna just put him to sleep. That's fine. I can deal with that. So we've got a couple things going on. We've got this one that... Let's see, building material. Yeah, we've got... Into deep. After traveling down the mine shafts, the party enters a huge industrial hall. Old rusty pieces of plate armor that must have fit a creature like Ambu are lying around. Yeah, let's go ahead and get as many of those parts as possible. The parts are so old and rusty that your scavengers got blood poisoning from while dismantling them. Okay. Well, it's a good thing I have my doctor ready to go. Let's see what other things we have. Beet soup, polenta, grilled fish, poached elephant mushroom stew. Okay, I don't really want to do the mushrooms because the mushrooms are going to feed Ambu. And in fact, when we get up, if I can remember, I'm going to need to make sure that Ambu gets fed. These are storage for Ambu. Research is available. We can do the bakery. We're starting to grow some wheat here. We'll do a windmill right there, and then we'll be able to do a bakery, hopefully maybe like up here. Let's get rid of this tree. Yeah, so we're slowly working on that stone slab. I don't want to overdo it though. And then we've also got some areas that we need to do. You know what? Let's slow down for that particular mine. And we'll see. I don't think we're near the ocean. Nope, we're in pink. We're going that way. Yeah, we're going to continue in the next episode. So thank you for watching. Have an utterly fantastic day and see you next time.